Okay, so we've programmed each of our sprites to move. The good guy moves with the arrow keys. The bad guy moves randomly. He turns and moves randomly according to these rules. Now let's make something happen to the good guy when he touches the bad guy. Okay? And there's a lot of different things you could play with, but today I'm going to just show you two things. We're going to make a sound play, a funny sound, and we're going to make the starfish say something. Okay, so those are the two things we want him to do if he touches the crab. Now we're going to be coding in here because we want to make sure our starfish is selected because we're coding to him. I can move these scripts up here and they still work. And then I'm going to be coding down in this blank space for this new thing I want to add, where I want to make him do these two kind of funny things. So in order to make him make a sound, we want to go to the sound blocks, and we want to go to use the play sound script. That's one thing we're going to do, and I'll show you in a minute how we can use different options of sounds. And we want to go to the looks option, and we want him to say something. We want him to say a word, and we get to pick what that word is. Okay? Let's go look at sounds really quickly, because right now, if I were to do the drop down arrow next to pop, we only have one sound that we can use. It's pop. So we have to go over to sounds right here, and we can find a new sound by choosing from the sound library. So right now we have pop in the library, and you can play it and listen to it. But let's go to the sound library and pick a new sound. So when the crab is touched, I want to hear a sound. So I'm going to pick one that I like. I'll do this one. I double clicked it, and now it's also in my library. Now I need to go back to the scripts tab, and I can do the drop down, and I can use this different sound. Okay, so I've picked my sound. The other thing I want to do is pick what I want the crab to say. I keep saying the crab, the starfish to say. I want him to say, ouch, ouch. That hurt, ouch, ouch. That's good enough, right? Ouch, ouch, for 2 seconds. So when he touches the crab, that's what he says. But we need to add a conditional to this, because right now he'll just do this if you click on this. And that's not what we want to have happen. We want it to be only if he touches the crab. So we want to go to the control blocks, and we want to choose this if then conditional block, and we want to wrap it around our two blocks, and we now need to tell it something here in this weird shaped spot. This is where we're going to put the conditional item. So we want it to be if this guy, the sprite we're on right now, the starfish, is touching this bad guy, the crab, then these things will happen. The sound will play and he'll say ouch, ouch. So let's use a sensing block to do this. We want to use the touching block, and we can go ahead and slide that into this weird little spot. Okay, so if our sprite that is selected is touching, and now we do the drop down, touching crab. Crab is the bad guy, because you can see over here his name is Crab. So if he's touching crab, then this stuff happens. Okay? But it will only happen one time. So we want to add the forever block around all of these. And now, one last thing, we want to add the green flag. So when the green flag's clicked, this code will work for the crab, for the starfish. So whenever the starfish, because he's selected, right? Whenever the starfish is selected, if he's touching, so whenever he's touching crab, we'll hear this sound and he'll say ouch, ouch. So let's test it.